Hello everyone, welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today is June 17th, 2026 and you're watching today's pre-market report. Let's start the video with global markets. First, if we see US markets, all indices are opened in huge gap up, but only Dow Jones Index closed in green. Remaining all indices are closed at red. European markets are also closed in green. And in Asian markets, Japan index is closed in slight positive side and today opened at same level. China indices are closed in negatively. South Korea index is closed at 2% upside and today opened with gap down. Yesterday, Gift Nifty closed in about 24,000 level with 1% gains, and today also opened at about 24,000 level and moving to upside. So there is a chances for gap up start in Indian markets. And coming to commodities section, US oil is trading at $75 per barrel. Brent oil is trading below $80 per barrel. And yesterday, Indian crude oil futures are closed at below 5.8%. And Indian natural gas futures are closed in above 3%. In metal segment, Indian gold futures are closed in slight positive side and Indian silver futures are closed at down nearly 1%. Now let's see yesterday's ADR data. In negative side, only Dr. Reddy's ADR was there. Remaining all like Infosys, Wipro, HDFC Bank, Reliance and ICICI Bank ADRs are closed in positive side. And yesterday's DIS movement was very neutral. After a long time, they have stepped back from buying. It might be because of profit booking also. And FIs are net sales 749 crores. Particularly, FIs are medium bearish on index options and stocks, neutral side on index futures and stock futures. DIS medium bearish on stocks and completely neutral side on index options, index futures, stock futures. And clients means individual investors are strong bullish on stock futures and index options, neutral on index futures. And now coming to economic calendar, yesterday Japan Central Bank announced their interest rates and that was hiked by 25 basis points, but it's as expected by markets. And also Australia Central Bank announced the decision on interest rate and that was unchanged. Today, US Central Bank Fed Chairman will announce the decision on interest rate. It was very important for global markets. So again and again I'm saying since yesterday, don't carry overnight positions. It's very risky. And along with that, US retail sales data, oil inventories data, UK and Australia CPI data will be updated. Tomorrow, US initial jobless claims data and US FOMC press conference meeting is scheduled. And in that meeting, Fed chairman talks about their opinion on US economy and upcoming interest rate decision related. Along with that, Switzerland Central Bank interest rate decision and Central Bank Chairman press conference is there. And also UK Central Bank interest rate decision will announce. Before getting into further video, remember that I upload pre-market video every single morning before market opens and post-market video right after the close in the evening. Please watch the full video and if you think these videos are informative for you, then subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Now coming to the main part of the video is about geopolitical updates. Israel is keeping its stand completely opposite to its US and continuing attacks on Lebanon. Even Trump is also not satisfied with it and Hezbollah has received promises from Iran that it will not sign final nuclear deal with US unless Israel withdraws from Lebanon. But Trump saying that relationship with Iran is now normalized. Vance is also saying that Iran will committed to not getting a nuclear weapon. Also on other side, Trump turned his position to Russia and saying that very soon we will be able to do increase sanctions on Russia. Means keeping sanctions on Russia is not only negative for Russia, it's negative news for all those countries who imports Russian oil and gas. Also it's negative for Indian oil companies. And PM Modi, President Trump hold brief interaction on sideline of G7 summit in France. And both are going to discuss today about ongoing conflicts and also about India-US trade deal. Guys, if you think this video is informative, please hit the like button right now, so that I get motivation to put more efforts on these videos to make further. And also, if you think this video is informative, please hit the like button right now so that I get motivation to put more efforts on these videos to make further. So that I get motivation to put more efforts on these videos to make further. And in a massive update from Global G7 Summit, Canada Prime Minister Carney and Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a high-level bilateral meeting. The two leaders roughly reviewed the ongoing progress of their bilateral economic cooperations, expressed great satisfaction with how things are moving. Most importantly, both leaders have officially reaffirmed their shared objective to wrap up and conclude negotiations for comprehensive economic partnership agreement by the end of this year. Also, PM Karne and PM Modi have agreed to officially launch negotiations on a general security of information agreement. This is a major strategic step that will give the way for safer data sharing and much tighter institutional security collaboration between the two nations. Now let's see the today's top companies in news. HDFC Bank has successfully completed the issuance of $750 million dominated by senior unsecured bonds on yesterday. The bank has specifically says that the massive proceeds from this dollar-dominated issue will be used to back its core banking activities. HDFC Bank has executed this massive transaction through its specialized Gift City IFSC banking unit, and these bonds have a tenure of 5 years. This official allotment date is locked in from June 24th, 2026, with the final maturity and redemption scheduled for June 24th, 2031. HDFC Bank secured this mega funding at a highly competitive interest rate of 5% per annum. This interest will be paid semi-annually on June 24th and December 24th each year, and the paying will be started this year on December 24th. As senior unsecured bonds, they rank equally with the bank's other senior debts obligations, but are completely unsecured, means no corporate assets will be pledged as a collateral. Successfully raising $750 million at an interest rate of just over 5% proves that global institutional investors maintain absolute confidence in HDFC Bank credit standing and financial health. Next, BSE noticed a significant unusual spike in the number of DLF shares being traded across the market yesterday. Following standard regulatory procedures, the exchange sent a formal volume momentum letter to DLF on yesterday, demanding on immediate explanation. On that, DLF company secretary has officially written back to the stock exchange with a very clear direct answers. In that saying, the company directly confirmed that it is not aware of any announcement or specific information, corporate events, or any hidden development that could explain the sudden surge in the trading activity. DLF says that the massive fluctuation and momentum in this share volume are entirely market driven. Actually, yesterday DLF share price opened in gap up, and from opening to closing, it's rallied to upside. So that's why maybe this notice has been issued. Here, do you know any speculative news or update related to DLF yesterday? If yes, then let us know about that in the comment section below. Next, Zydus used a specialized US-based acquisition subsidiary called Zara Merger Subsidiary Inc. to buy out and merger straight into Assetio Holding Inc. With this transaction fully finalized, Assetio is now a 100% wholly owned subsidiary of Zydus, and its common stock have been officially delisted and removed from trading on Nasdaq Global Market. Zydus completed this all-cash acquisition at an offer price of $23.50 per share. The total consideration of this buyout stands at $166 million on a fully diluted basis. And here, Assetio's key surviving product sale in an turnover of $68.2 million for the calendar year of 2025. And this news was there in markets from long back. Stock price has already reacted with this news previously, when initially announced about this. And next, Krishna Defence has bagged a high-value domestic contract. This order comes directly from India's Ministry of Defence. The total size of this deal is 45 crores 64 lakhs. In this order, Krishna Defence is responsible for manufacturing and delivering specialized steel products. These high-graded steel materials are critically engineered to be used for military's ongoing shipbuilding projects, and the entire order is scheduled to be completely executed and delivered within just 8 months. Next, Power Grid company has formally declared the successful bidder for a power grid expansion project. Power Grid won the project through a strict tariff-based competitive bidding process. The venture officially named that WRER Inter-Regional Network Expansion Scheme Part A will be executed on a highly secured build, own, operate and transfer BOOT basis. This is a heavy-duty infrastructure development aimed at smoothly transferring power across multiple Indian states. Company will establish two brand new high-capacity 765 by 400 kilowatt substations in state of Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. And the project involves the structural extension of existing substations in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. Also, it included the construction of massive 765 kilowatt and 400 kilowatt transmission lines that will be transferred straight through the states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Odisha. Executing this under the BOOT model ensures a highly predictable long-term revenue stream for the company once the infrastructure goes live. Next, NHPC signed this mega deal directly with the government of Arunachal Pradesh for the complete implementation of 3097 megawatt ethylene hydroelectric project. This ethylene project is being established across the Dri and Dragon River in the Dibang Basin of Arunachal Pradesh. State government has granted NHPC for full permission to handle the entire life cycle, ranging from parliamentary investigation and detailed project report preparation to financing, developing, subsequent commissioning, operations and ongoing maintenance. NHPC will execute this project on a build, own, operate and transfer BOOT basis, securing a massive lease period of 40 years from the official commercial operating date. And next, Kalyani Strategic Systems Limited, which is the wholly owned defense subsidiary of Bharat Forge, partnered with global aerospace and defense technology company Paramount to officially unveil the Simha 4x4, and this partnership took place on the global stage at Eurostatory 2026 Defense Exhibition in Paris. This Simha 4x4 is not just a modified truck, it's a highly advanced multi-purpose vehicle built completely from scratch, and Simha 4x4 has been designed from day one to be easily exported and assembled locally within partner nation. This launch highlights how aggressively Bharat Forge is scaling up its high-margin defense portfolio on the world stage. Next, Nykaa has officially entered into a strategic collaboration with OpenAI. Their goal to build a brand new AI-native beauty and fashion commercial experience that changes how consumers discover and buy products online. This is not just a basic chatbot upgrade. Nykaa is integrating its service directly into ChatGPT platform. Both Nykaa Beauty and Nykaa Fashions will be available as connected apps right inside ChatGPT. This allows users to search through Nykaa's product, get tailored recommendation, and leverage the brand shopping expertise without leaving the ChatGPT conversation. According to the company, this multi-year collaboration will roll out in phases to make your digital shopping journey highly user-friendly and personalized. For Nykaa, this AI collaboration gives a competitive edge as compared to other. So this is a very positive news for stock. And Tata Communications raises 400 crores via commercial paper. For a quick confirmation, commercial paper is an unsecured short-term debt instrument used by large corporations to get funds for daily operational expenses and working capital needs. The debt was officially issued on June 15, 2026 and is scheduled for final maturity and redemption on September 11, 2026, and at the interest rate is 7% per annum. Next, KIMS Hospital launched Mega QIP to raise fresh institutional funds. KIMS Hospital has locked in the official floor price at 771.73 rupees per share. Depending on market demand and institutional bidding, the company has the freedom to offer a discount of up to 5% on the floor price. And as compared to current market price, this floor price was at 1.1% discount. The committee is scheduled to meet again on June 19, 2026 to officially finalize and lock in that absolute issue price. So those are the important updates you need to know before market opens. We'll meet you right here in today's post market video. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.